Hey friends, it's Ambrosia. I hope you all are doing well. I wanted to talk to you guys today about this concept of the 3 C's, okay? The 3 C's of witchcraft. And I think this is something that some of us may already know, some of us may not, but I think a good word for this concept, this practice, is just, in my opinion, keeping the 3 C's. The 3 C's, okay? So, in our craft and in our practice, in our day-to-day life, in our interpersonal worlds, right? Regardless of the circumstance or what we're going through, I think it's always beneficial as a witch, in my opinion, to keep your 3 C's. So you're probably like, girl, what are the 3 C's? Okay, these are the 3 C's. The first of the 3 C's is keep it clean. I'm talking physically, mundanely, disinfected, sterile, clean, sanitized, tidy, orderly, balanced. Keep it clean, okay? There's a lot of studies that suggest that people who are very sensitive, if their space gets very cluttered, it can also clutter their internal worlds. I think that our cars, our vehicles, our households, our work areas are reflections of our inner worlds. And I know that for me, a lot of times when stuff around me gets really cluttered and unorganized and dusty and messy, it's a reflection of how I feel inwardly. And when I feel like that inwardly, I do feel ungrounded and I do feel unbalanced. So I think literally keeping things clean, as in the first C, keep it clean. Clean it, take care of it, tend to it, foster, that energy. Okay, the next C. Okay, so we have keep it clean. The next C is keep it cleansed. Keep it cleansed. So we talked about keep it clean in the sense of physical cleanliness and sanitization, but let's talk about the spiritual cleaning, right? Keep it cleansed. So whatever that looks like for you in your practice, as far as energetic spiritual cleansings, we could be talking about ritual bathing. We could be talking about door washes, floor washes, smudges, right? Mists, whatever the case might be, however you cleanse yourself, because cleansing ourselves is really important, you guys, and also cleansing our space. So it's clean and it's cleansed. I think that makes a huge, huge, huge difference in our energetic vibration and how we feel and how we operate. And thus that also influences our practice and how we practice. So the last C, right? Keep it clean, keep it cleansed, keep it consecrated. So what I mean by say keep it consecrated is be intentional with what you do. Set things up in a way for yourself to where things have order and purpose and reason, right? So if we're talking about keep it consecrated, you can consecrate yourself, you can consecrate a tool, you can consecrate a place. This basically is all about being intentional with what you do. Really think about what you are doing and what purpose you are doing serves. Think about the tools that you use in your craft, right? Whether it's an athame, whether it's a cauldron, whether it's a scone. These different tools that we utilize, that we work with, a bowl of salt, a bowl of water, moon water, herbs, crystals, whatever, these tools that we work with, right? As well as maybe things that we have upon ourselves, like bangles, necklaces, rings, whatever. Keep these things consecrated. So think, do you want this ring to serve not only as X, right? Like maybe you have a crystal ring and the crystal serves whatever purpose, but you can also take that ring and consecrate it ritualistically to serve another purpose. Maybe you want to wear this ring as a protective talisman. Maybe you want to wear this ring as a come to me talisman or a drawing talisman. Maybe you want to wear a necklace as like a lucky necklace. Consecrate it. Clean that necklace, sterilize it, clean it, polish it. Cleanse that necklace, smudge it, bless it, pray it, mantra it, whatever. Consecrate the necklace. Put your energy into that necklace for what its purpose is to do for you and your practice and your life. I think keeping the 3 C's of witchcraft is what I'm calling this. The 3 C's. Keep it clean, keep it cleansed, keep it consecrated. Easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. It's not hard. It's not hard. But I do think this is something that can dramatically impact your practice. And I don't want to sound like I'm sitting here, you know, telling you how you're supposed to witch, because I strongly advocate against that, right? Every witch has their own practice, and do as thou wilt, for thy will be the whole of the law, okay? But this is just some food for thought. You know, you can take what you like and you can leave the rest if you don't subscribe or you don't like what I'm offering you with these 3 C's. But I think it's something that we should really think about. You know, when's the last time that you had a good deep clean? And do you remember how you felt after you had that good deep clean? And how you felt clean internally? You know what I mean? Like when your sheets are freshly washed and everything's tidy and all your laundry's put away and the dishes are done and there's candles, you know, illuminating a beautiful scent in the air, and maybe you have a little bit of incense going and the floor's been swept and mopped and vacuumed and everything's tidy. You know, it just feels, I think for a lot of us, especially us who really suffer with clinical depression, stress, anxiety, whatever, our internal world can manifest physically. And I think that keeping things clean can help. Unfortunately, the struggle with that also is cognitive dissonance and executive dysfunction sometimes gets in the way, where we know we need to be cleaning or we know we need to be doing X, but we just can't execute it. That's a whole other topic. That's a whole other tea. I'm talking about just the 3 C's of witchcraft and just doing your best, even if it's cleaning little bits every day. You know what I mean? Especially during these strange times with COVID-19, I have found myself slipping out of my balance and out of my order and staying up super late, sleeping in super late, just kind of lounging around, staying in my pajamas, whatever the case might be. And I think setting small, realistic goals in terms of keeping it clean. So, you know, on this day, I'm going to work on the kitchen. On this day, I'm going to work in my bedroom. On this day, I'm going to just nail out laundry. On this day, I'm going to, you know, reorganize the garage or the shed or whatever. Breaking things down into small bite-sized pieces and doing a little bit each day will help keep you on track as far as keeping it clean. Because cleanliness really does matter. The energy of a space can be dramatically changed from clutter, from untidiness, from mess, from filth, from whatever. Keeping it cleansed, talking about this again. Cleanliness and keeping it clean is one thing, but keeping it cleansed, this is a whole other aspect of spiritual wellness and spiritual health. So we have the aspect of ourselves, keeping ourselves cleansed, whatever this means for you. Maybe this means having some sort of regular daily spiritual practice, even if it's where you just light a stick of incense at the beginning of the day to set your intention, or at the end of the day to express gratitude as an offering. Whether it's a ritual bath where you put corresponding herbs, crystals, oils, whatever, into a bath, maybe every full moon, every week, twice a week, every day or every Sunday, once a quarter, once a season, whatever, right? Whatever's right for you. That's a powerful way to set aside 15, 20, 30, an hour of your time where you can give that just to yourself. And you can set the space up with candles, with music, and you can be present with yourself in that moment. Check in with yourself, emotional inventory, shadow work, whatever you need to do during your ritual bathing. Keeping it cleansed. This also means taking care of ourselves. You know, being mindful about our mind, body, spirit, health, keeping all of that cleansed and all of that in flowing harmony and unison with what our desires, our goals, and our wishes are. Also, our area cleansed, right? So whether you smudge, you know, smoke things out, or you mist, you're a mister, or whether you want to maybe move away from a little bit of that and try other modalities and methods like visualization, doing a cleansing visualization over certain rooms or your house, you know, protection magic for your household, protecting yourself from intruders, protecting yourself from natural disasters, protecting yourself from spiritual attacks. These are all ways to help keep ourselves and our spaces cleansed. Keep it cleansed, baby. A door wash, a floor wash, you know, when we sweep when we vacuum, when we dust. There are ways to make all of this good witchy housekeeping also fun and magical. And more importantly, taking us to our third C, consecrated, right? Being intentional with what we do. Being intentional with the things that we say, and being intentional with the actions that we take for a purpose. And also consecrating items or ourselves or all the above or spaces for a divine purpose. That's consecration. You know, like I said before, you can use a piece of jewelry and turn that into an amulet through the power of consecration, keeping it consecrated. You can use a space. You could consecrate your door. You could consecrate your back door for an intention, as a way to, let's say you have a back door that faces the woods, you know what I mean? And every time you walk through this door that leads to this woods, you want to walk through this door with an open mind, or you want to walk through this door with welcoming of the spirits of the land. And you want them to be able to use just this door, right? Maybe it's your bed. You can consecrate pillows. You can consecrate your bedpost, your mattress, to serve for the intention of peaceful sleep and slumber. Or astral travel, right? Whatever you need. You can consecrate daily household things to serve as a purpose. You can consecrate pots and pans, you know, to cook wonderful food. Healthy, delicious, appetizing food that'll make people feel comforted and happy. Keep it clean, keep it cleansed, keep it consecrated. These are the 3 C's of witchcraft. And I'm not saying that you have to apply this to your practice. I'm saying that this is some food for thought. And like always, take what you like and leave the rest. Bye, guys.